Wow. Hi, everybody. It's working, I think. If Mr. Wilson is out here with me. So there's a little bit of feedback every once in a while. Oh boy, what's going on? Okay, good. It's still there. Make sure you guys can hear me. I'm hoping you can. Nobody's responding yet. Hi, Amy. Hi, Carrie. Oh, good. Thank you, Kim. Amy, no, I didn't get to it. With the holidays, I had limited time to get through to them. I will be talking to them tomorrow morning, and I'll email you, okay? I'm not concerned. I know. Oh, good. I'm glad, Robin. Hi, Karen. Okay, guys, look at what's behind me. There is something about vacation time that I get all this stuff done, and I'm so proud of myself. I got all kinds of things to show you. The first thing I want to show you is, oh good, okay, Susan can too. Oh, Betty, I bet you if I walked outside and yelled, "Hi, Florida," I'm loud enough that you'd hear me there too. Oh, I'm sorry, Susan. Hi, Gail. You're very welcome, Amy. First things first, the most important thing first. Gail sent me a picture. The block of the month for this year is done. Finished. Hazel, I just have to check the postage on it, and I'm ready to send you the information, okay? So you'll get it tomorrow. It's in my calendar. In fact, let me grab my calendar so that I have it when these things come up. Because I don't want to forget again. I just got busy getting things accomplished. Hi, Bernadette, again. Hang on just a second for Monday. Hazel, I will email you tomorrow, I promise. Shipping. Okay. First things first. So, Gail sent me a picture this morning. The quilt is finished for the 2020 swap. Oh, I'm sorry. I must have said the wrong word again. So, it's all done. She is ready to package it up and send it off to me. So, I will probably get it maybe Friday or Saturday. And then I'll quilt it. In the meantime, when we get done today, Gail is going to post a little snippet of like some of the colors or some of the fabrics, but it'll just be little tiny snippets, so you aren't going to be able to see the whole pattern to what it is, but you can at least start seeing some of the colors of the fabrics that are in there, okay? Which I am so excited about finally you guys being able to see it. I cannot wait. I think it's going to be wonderful. I know you and Sue and I were a little crazy on New Year's Day, and I still can't believe I won. I'm like, oh, I don't believe it. I never win, especially against her. No way. She's always faster than me. Yeah, and if you stop and think, if she hadn't cut that one piece wrong, she would have won. It was just because she was rushing and doing that one piece. Carrie, no, I've never had problems shipping quilts. Ever. Knock on wood. Knock on wood for certain. But no, I have not. I always insure them, and I always send them priority mail. So maybe that's why. But I don't have problems shipping them at all. Okay, this week's videos. There's a couple of videos coming up this week. The first one I want to show you is this one. Hopefully you can see it. It's called the Quirky wallet, and it's by Sassafras Lane. It is the cutest little wallet I've ever seen. So there's the little wallet. Hi, Brenda. And here they are done. I got some of Moda's cork fabric. This one's kind of tough to see because they're darker fabric, so I'm going to stand up and bring it closer. So maybe you'll be able to see a little bit better. But it is the cutest fabric around. I love it. This is what it looks like in a big piece. Maybe you can see the big piece a little bit better. It's not this dark, guys. It's the lighting that's doing it. But it's got those little sprinkles of gold in it. And you open it up, and there's a little pocket in there too. And you can't see the pocket. Yeah. So that's this one. Did you like the half square triangle one? That's cool. I'm going to try to do another one up soon. Okay, that's a little to do one. And then I also made it out of this one, which again is a whole lot lighter than what it's appearing. I wonder if I stuck it down here. Let's see. Can you see it this way? If I put some really bright light on it. Maybe if I shine the light from my phone on it. Do you think that would do it? Hang on. I got to find my flashlight. I just found the fact that I have a flashlight, guys, on my phone. Oh, here you go. Look. There's the brown. Yeah, it does look metallic. Here's the brown one. Isn't that cute? And then let me show you the inside of it. If I can get to it. Oh, it's not showing that off so well. But look at how cute that is. And then look at this one. Look. Isn't that adorable? There, now you can really see it. Well, kind of. If I get my light away from it. But I love these. I just think they are adorable. Okay. Want to look at window in backyard in the wall? All I saw. Ooh. That's not good. The cork isn't that much, Brenda. I believe it's up on the website already, and the wallets are up on the website. I'm going to put them into a kit. Once the video, probably on Highlands, probably on, maybe when I get done with today's live, I'll stick it in a kit, okay? Because I've got the two different corks and then the patterns to go with it, okay? The name of the pattern is the Quick Quirky Wallet, and it's by Sassafras Lane Designs. Measures 5 by, oh no, it doesn't give me the finished measurement. Hang on, let me look. The finished measurement is 5 by 3.5. Okay. Ooh. It's snowing where Vicky is, big time. So those are that's the latest pattern. Now, if you go out to my website and you make sure that you're signed up for my newsletters, you will automatically get an email. I think it's the first Thursday of the month that shows all the new products in the shop so that you can see everything that's going on, okay? That way you won't miss new stuff. Then, look at this back here. This is what I got to do. Did two things back here. First thing I did was I quilted this, and I just did a straight line quilting because I wanted to practice doing straight lines, and I love it. And I have those in the shop so that you can get those, and I thought those were nice, easy quilts. No, Roberta, it doesn't have to be made from from cork at all. Nope. And then this is the other one I got. This is the one, Love is Patience. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy and it does not boast. So I got two of them. I got the Laugh Out Loud one, and then I got this one. So these are both in the shop, along with the backing fabric for that. Kim, to sign up for the newsletter, just go out to my website and on the front page, there's a sign-up sheet, okay? Well, Tiffany, I'm glad you did. We had sun this week one day for about 15 minutes. And that was it. And that was on New Year's. No, it wasn't on New Year's Day. It was like the day after New Year's, I think. There was one day that we had sun for about 15 minutes, and I was in heaven. Brenda, I really like it too. I think it's an adorable quilt. I cannot wait to wash it. Now that Sunday Live's over with, or once it's done, I can go wash it. But what I thought it was neat for is now I can take this and I can practice free motioning in between the lines, which I thought would be really cool to do if I wanted to. Yes, we do love babies. Tiffany's being a doula today. Woo. How often do I put out the newsletters? No more than once a week. No more than that, if then even. I'm trying to do one once a week. So I usually try to do one like just before I'm going to do a special live, like on Sunday or on New Year's Day when I did a live. I put one out just before that. And then just before a video goes live so that you know. And then once a month. On one Thursday a month, you get a thing of all the new products in the store. And then the other Thursday, you get an email that says the top sellers in the store. And then that's it. Thank you, Hazel. Okay, you've got sun in Albany. Does that mean I'm going to get sun? I hope so. And then I made this. Do you guys remember when I was playing with my embroidery machine and doing initials? When can I sign up to log in but not for the newsletter? I see where I can sign up to log in but not for the... Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Thank you. Lindsay just put a link in. Thank you, dear. Yes, Sue, I am selling the panels. And there is coordinating backing fabric to it, which I didn't realize they had it at first. And then I found out they did, so I opened it. Brenda, as far as I know, yes, I heard from Lindsay Marsh earlier in the week. She posted it in Facebook that she is safe. So, that... Otherwise, I haven't heard from anybody else. So I decided it was time to finish this up. Now, I'll tell you what I did right and I'll tell you what I did wrong. I love the fact that I was able to get my corner in. You guys know, if you've been following me for a while, I don't like straight little pouches. I like pouches that curve on the sides because I feel like I can open it. Look at how far you can get it open. Okay? So that's how I like those done. But what I did wrong with it was I did 2 layers of like a fusible fleece. I did a layer on the inside and a layer on the outside fabric, and that was too much. I should have only done the 1 layer. I didn't need to do 2 layers. But look at my inside fabric. I'm going to turn it totally inside out. Wait till you see this fabric. Oh, I'm in love with it. I got into my stash. Look at this wild fabric. Isn't it the cutest? I just love it. So there's the inside of it with all that nice bright fabric. And then you look at the outside of it. And the outside, Heroline, is really, really simple, but I made it out of the same canvas fabric that Quilt's made out of. So I thought now was the perfect time to show you guys. So there's that. There is not a pattern with this, but I will be doing a tutorial on it for certain. Because it's my own little thingamabobber. Okay? I thought it was really cute, Sue. I do too. I love the inside fabric. So I thought, oh, this will be wonderful with me being able to look inside and see all that brightness. I will, Carrie, have a video on the bag. I have 2 more ready to go. So this will happen very, very soon. Okay? Probably next week, because this week's already full of videos. Okay? So there's that one. Then, remember I promised you I'd show you my mom's quilt? Let's see if I can get this down. I don't know if I can. There we go. Look. There's my mom's quilt. If you guys were with us on Sunday during the live, they could only see pieces of the quilt because I was sitting there. But here's my mom's quilt that she made, and she gave it to me. I don't know how I got so lucky to be the one to get it, but I did. And I just love it. I want to do one similar to this someday. I love the lining too. So there's the quilt. I just think it's so pretty. No sun in Kelly's neighborhood either. Hi, BJ. I know. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, I think so too, Kim. I just think it's very, very pretty. So someday I want to do that quilt. Or one very similar to it. Because I love it. I just think it is so pretty. Yeah, so today I'm working on my men's quilt again. I got to get this done. It's time to start working on it. Aw, Kim. I love the fact that my mom's always making quilts. She loves to. She really enjoys sewing still, which makes me very happy. I'm very glad that she does. So I'm at the point where I'm ready to start getting this quilt put together. So I know that's what we're doing this Sunday. And we may very well be doing it again next Sunday, depending on what else I have come up. Oh, that's a thread. So that's what I want to do most of the week. I've been starting to play with layouts, because I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to lay it out. But I got a whole bunch of half square triangles. And I don't know if I'm just going to randomly put them or if I'm going to try to put them in some kind of a design. Who votes for what? Do I randomly do it or do I... It is always sunny in California. That's not fair. Yes, Kay, the colors are very soft. It's all done with 30s prints. The whole thing is. And I wondered, I'm thinking, do I want to do it with 30s prints too? Or do I want to do my own thing? I can't decide. I haven't been able to make that decision at all. Is it Southern California or Northern California that gets all the landslides? I never can remember that one. I know there's some place in California that does. Where? Mr. Wilson, every once in a while, guys, is over here mumbling at me. He mumbles something, and I can't hear him. You're putting the labels on the back of 12 quilts? Wow. Rolene, that's a lot of quilts. No, I did not, Shannon, quilt my mom's quilt. This was done years ago, and she was telling me, maybe she's on and she can tell us for certain, that she sent it someplace to get it quilted, because it was long before I quilted. I don't know, Kim, what it used yet. I'm not sure. I have to finish getting it all designed up. But it's done with, what is it, the 8-point star? And hers actually does have Y seams in it. Do you remember when we made Sarah's quilt and we did the center star with no Y seams? That's what I was thinking about doing. Mr. Wilson, Brenda says hi. Mr. Wilson said hi, Brenda. He didn't say it, he waved. There, I can move that this way and then I can still see what you're saying. Hang on, I gotta fix my cord. There. Now I can see all of you. I got something in my eye. Anyhow. So I'm not sure. I do too, Shannon. Shannon, you should stop over and take a look at it. It is beautiful. And every time she sees it, she tells me that she's got a couple mistakes in it. And then she points out the mistakes. And I keep telling her, Mom, I don't see any mistakes. Don't worry about it. It is beautiful. So on this quilt, how's retirement, Mr. Wilson?
Don't know yet.
He doesn't know yet. I don't really believe that he's totally retired yet, guys. He has not brought his toolbox home yet. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about it. Thank you, John. Very much. I left my phone light on and John either noticed it or something and reminded me to turn it off so my phone didn't go dead. I turned it off. Thank you. Okay, Shannon. I'll leave it up for a few more days so that you can stop and see it. KX says hello too, Mr. Wilson. He waved. Yeah, I never would have thought about it. Well, obviously I didn't because there it sat. And I'm glad you finally said something, John. Now I know you're there. Welcome. So I'm very excited about the swap, guys. This quilt is gorgeous. I'm going to make sure I'm not getting too hot underneath. Nope, I don't use steam at all. John to the rescue was right. Yeah, I don't use steam. I never put water in this iron. If I need steam for something, I use my mister, which is over at my ironing table, so I can't show it to you. But it's a it's one of those misters things that you spray. It is hard to break a lifetime of going to work. I get that. I think what he's going to end up doing is part-time. So I don't know what that exactly means yet. We'll find out, I think, in April. So that's what's going on with that. John, do you quilt? I hope you do. Please tell me you do. What pattern are you using for the men's shirt quilt? Kim, I don't have one. Yep, there I go, teasing with the swap. Yeah, I don't have one. I literally cut up the shirts during a Sunday Live and then just started sewing half square triangles with half square triangle paper. And you can see now I'm pressing them out and I have no clue. Oh, okay. No steam with my wool mat. Thank you. That's what I figure too, Sue. He'll know exactly when he's ready to totally retire. So I have to try to figure out what I'm going to do. I figure I'll get these all pressed and then I'll start putting them up on the design wall or I'll lay them out on the floor, whichever is empty, and then get going at it. Oh, cool, John. What are you making? Are you part of our Facebook group? We need men to share what they're doing over there. I know we've got men in all the groups, but they don't all share. Not for me, I was done. You know what, Kim? I've heard that out of more teachers than you can imagine. That they knew when they were done and then that was it. Oh, you're working on quarter square triangles? Okay. That's cool. Then you'll be all ready for the swap. Is Boone feeling better? Boone was running a fever last night. Oh, there goes the alarm system. Bob, can you turn it off? The alarm system. Bob? Mr. Wilson? Sorry. Oh well. Talking about your mister, does anyone remember butting that thing in top of the pop bottle and shaking it? Yes, I do. In fact, my next door neighbor used to do that. And what she would do is she would spritz the shirts, and then after she spritzed the shirts, she'd roll them up and put them in the freezer. Yep. Yep, that's right, Sherry. Now we have to say hi to everybody. We usually do have a couple of men that are in here, but they don't necessarily speak. They just are quiet. We have a girl from Kentucky that's a registered nurse. She's a labor and delivery nurse. She never speaks. Never. But she watches us on Sundays. His fever is low grade now, and he's eating, but still not feeling good. Pretty sure it's the flu. Oh, boy. Okay. Do you really still do the top of a Coke bottle? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I used to love it when she did it, when the neighbor did it, because she would always put it in the freezer afterwards. And then when she was ready to iron, she'd pull one of the shirts out of there and then iron them. 3 years, 2 months, and 14 days until you retire. But you're not counting, are you? Oh, hi, Tanner. Tanner, you've been on before, right? I love it that you guys are finally starting to talk. That's cool that you've been quilting since you were 8. Oh, Sue is busy squaring up half square triangles. I'm just pressing. That's all I'm doing today is pressing. And then I've got to start figuring out what I'm going to do with all these beautiful fabrics. Hi, Mary. Yay, John. Yay, Tanner. We're glad you are doing it. Tanner, what are you working on? We know John's working on quarter square triangles. Tanner's getting practice for the swap, aren't you? That's what I thought, Tanner. I thought you've been around for a little while. Yeah. The one of the cover quilts on my website was made by Ambien, the fall colored one. I love it. It's one of my favorite ones. He has such a fantastic eye for color. It's just beautiful. I wonder if you could use an old baby bottle. Don't speak either when I occasionally... No, Donna, you don't speak very much. What happens is the comments, I think, are more real time than what the video is. I think that's the way it goes. Because I have two screens running. I have one screen that's showing what's live, and then I have a second screen that shows YouTube. And my second screen is not at the same point that the rest of it is at all. So I know there's a delay. I'm not sure why, but hi, Alma. You just watch and listen to us chat and chat and chat. Tanner's working on a vintage cactus flower using his great grandmother's vintage fabric. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Tanner. Make sure you put a picture of it in our Facebook group so that we can see what you're doing. You gotta show us because we want to see. A king-size log cabin, Susan, to start with, that was a big quilt. Yeah, there's a lot of men out there that have a really good eye for color. Yes, I can tell you about the swap. Gail's on, so she'll correct me if I'm wrong, and Lindsay's on, so she'll correct me if I'm wrong. This is what's going to happen. It's January now. I'll be releasing pictures of the entire quilt in February. And then the sign up for the quilt will probably start right around the 10th to the 14th of March of February, and then it will close right around the 15th of March if we reach the total. I think I might open it up this year to 200 people. Last year we stopped at 100 and I had to turn people down. So I'm thinking as long as I can, I will open it up to 200. But as soon as I hit the hello from the Lake District, UK, wow. I think what will happen is we will still sell out. And as soon as we sell out, I will close it because I can't do over 200 people. I've got to verify this week how much of the fabric I can get. And then, yes, Tanner is the younger gentleman. And then what happens is on the 1st of April, the first kits go out. And what the kits consist of is the background fabric, the papers that you're going to need to make. Yeah, I know, Karen. You're still up for it this year again, right? The papers that you'll need to make them. So they ship priority mail to you on the 1st of every month. You'll have to get them done right away and get them back to us. They have to be back to us by the 20th or the 23rd of every month. Then what we'll do is swap them out with everybody else's and then send them back to you on the 1st of next month. That happens April, May, June, July, and August. You send August back to me, and then September, I send out the last set, and you keep your last however many we have to make a month. So that there for certain are blocks in there that are yours, okay? Oh, cool. Thank you, Karen. I know, I laughed when Sue saw it too. I thought she knew I had it. Believe me, she's got a couple of really cool things too. She has a bowl that's like this. It's a great big huge orange Fiesta bowl. I love that bowl. Yes, Marla, you will have the option of paying for the whole swap up front. Yes, you will. And Brenda, yes, I'm bringing back the mystery fat quarters. What I have done this year, I've done something a little bit different. I'm doing the background fabric, but there's also this focal fabric that I found that is a brand new designer at Moda, and the fabric is stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. And Sue is going to do it with us, so it won't just be us doing it. My sister's going to join us. And I'm reading comments, and I really shouldn't. Sherry's got the 19 swap, all the blocks put together. Good girl. Yeah, don't forget, if you did the 2019 swap, there is a coupon that came the very first month with everybody. For everybody to get a discount on your long arm quilting. So make certain that you've got it, get it done. Because you've got, I think, January, February, and maybe part of March. Roberta, yes, it is one of my designs again. Yep. I know. It is better than trying to pay every month. It's easier because you just don't forget about it. It's done. I know. I'm really happy Sue's going to join us with it. So that happens every single month. And, I was talking about the focal fabric. The focal fabric is gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful. And what I did was for the mystery fat quarters, we are going to be using fabrics that coordinate with the focal fabric. Okay? So what's going to happen is month 1, you're going to get your background fabric and your focal fabric. Okay? And then the rest of the months, you're going to be able to also buy mystery fat quarters. All right? And the mystery fat quarters will go right along with the focal fabric. They're beautiful. Oh, good, Marla. Get it done. Get it out here. Yeah, Sherry, that's a good way to do it, too. Just pay in a couple of big chunks and then it's done. So this week I have to start calculating out all that stuff for the swap. So we'll know more in a couple of weeks, okay? Yes, Julie, good job. Get it done. Get it over here. We're ready to quilt it. Okay? I have 2 swap quilts here now ready to go. So we're going to get those done. So I've got 2 of them already, which I'm very excited about. Hi, Judy. Oh, that's cool, Judy. Doing 2 things at once, huh? I like to watch movies that I've already watched while I can long arm. Either that or listen to books. That's what I like to do when I stitch. Good girl, Roberta. That's good. Get it in here so that you can use that coupon. To me, those coupons are like gold. Yeah, I have to pull up my sheet. I don't remember what the pricing was or the discount was for the swap quilt. Oh wow, Marla. She's 2. I bet you she's adorable. She keeps you busy, though, doesn't she? 4 days a week. Oh, Kim, that's not good. I see you are using a wool pressing mat. How do you like it? I am seriously thinking about making that purchase. I am using a wool mat. I have this one, and then I actually was sent one to test out, and I'm going to. And the company that sent it to me actually sent me 2 of them, so I will be giving one away. And I do love my wool pressing mat because look at me. Here I'm sitting at my sewing machine. I have plastic underneath me here. I have wood underneath me here, and I'm pressing. They're very, very nice. Okay, Rolling, I thought so. I couldn't remember. Aw, that's cool, Marla. You will love playing with her and having her there with you. That's always fun. I do love it when I get my grandchildren. I like it when I get my grandchildren one-on-one for a little while. Like I'll get Lion maybe once a week or once every couple of weeks all by myself, just her and I. And just gives us a chance to talk. Same thing with the other kids. No, Suzanne, I don't know that it would be, or Susan, I don't think it would be a good choice if you're allergic to wool. I do like it. I cannot wait to try the new ones that I got in. I should have been using it today, but I wanted to do a first impressions and then give it a test out before I showed anybody what was going on here. Trying to think of anything else. So does it answer the questions that you've got for the swap? Oh, really, Roberta? Roberta said she's allergic to wool, and she said she does okay as long as she doesn't use it nonstop. Yeah. No, I really do like this one. But like I said, I am anxious to try out the other one. See what the difference is between the two. My man took my small wool mat. Oh! But I used my 72 by 22 inch. I can take it everywhere. 72 inches long by 22 inches wide? I've never seen one that big, Brenda. I have two sizes of wool pressing mats. I take the smaller one to classes and the large one for home. I have the little one in the house. The ones I sell are like 8 inches. I have that one in the house to use with my wool stuff. And then I have the bigger one out here. Oh. Yeah, I would stay away from it, Susan. Don't get near it. I don't use steam in my iron. I spray my fabric with water. So I can't answer that. Has anybody else used wool or steam on their wool mat? Because I never have. So I can't answer that question. And I don't know anybody. I don't know if my sister does. I'd have to ask her. What size half square shirt working on did you use the papers for? Hang on and I'll tell you. Where's my handy dandy ruler? These are 9.5 finished. Okay. I'm sorry, 6.5 finished. Or 6 finished, 6.5 unfinished. Oh, I hadn't ever heard of an alpaca mat. We bought Carpet Dealer. I spray it with vinegar, let it dry, and used Febreze. Oh. Well, that's a good thing. I never thought. Use steam on wool mat. Okay, so there are people that do. Okay. Yeah, I noticed when I first got mine it smelled, but it doesn't anymore. You want to know what smells when you first get it are those cutting mats. Ugh! Underneath my gypsy directions it said it's okay. It said to stand up to dry mat. Okay. So the only difference is that you need to stand it up to dry it so that it dries out properly. Well, that makes sense because you don't want your wool mat, because then it will smell. That stick is amazing, Roberta. It really is. Yes. The odor does go away after a while. I know mine doesn't smell anymore, Nancy. The stick that Roberta is referring to is the strip stick that I sell. They have them in all different sizes. They have a mini that's about like this. And then they have an 18, a 22, and they also carry like a 44 or 45 inch strip, and you use it to press open your seams, and it is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I use it a lot of times in my demos whenever I'm pressing my seams open. It just makes things lay that much flatter. Now, with the block of the month, I'm absolutely using it then. And it's working like magic. It's wonderful. I started getting the fabrics cut out for the block of the month over the weekend, which was good. I was glad to get that started. I've used steam on wool mat on occasion, no problem with it, although it does cause a little bit of lanolin scent to be released, yes. Demo the strip stick? You want me to demo it right now? Sure. Let me grab it. It's in the drawer. This is my strip stick. Mine is the 18 inch. That's my favorite size. Okay? So this is my favorite size. You just take your, oh shoot, let me arrow it down a little bit more. Here, now you can see me. So you take your piece of fabric and you open it up and you lay it across the stick. And then I just take my fingers and open up between the seams. Just open it up a little bit. And I finger press it. Then I take my iron and I start at one end and I let the tip of my iron do all the work. And I just press like this. And what happens, because of the curvature of the pressing stick, that's where all of the pressure from the iron goes. And then you get your piece and it is just as flat could be. Yep. Yeah. It is wonderful. I love my strip stick. I've used it for years. I can remember my sister thought I was crazy when I first got it. And then she saw how nice my seams pressed when I pressed them open. And then she actually started selling them. Yeah. Yeah, it's like this morning when I was working on my bag, on this bag, I used my tailor's ham. And I use my tailor's ham a lot. Yeah, it really makes a huge difference, Sue. It makes a big difference. It just, it does. I was surprised at how much of a difference it made. Yeah, they are very, very cool. Yeah, they're on my website. I've got them out there. So if you want one, you can grab one. So, yeah. They just lay flat as flat could be. Yeah, they're quite wonderful. So, it's just one of those little tools that you get or little notions that you get as a quilter that really do something. I know every once in a while we end up with a dud, but that one's not a dud. I got to move off my plastic. I don't want to warp my thing. Yeah, it is great, Jean. You've never heard of a strip stick before? Bye, Diane. It was nice to visit with you. Headed out for a visit with your niece. How fun. Bye. Yeah, they are great. I've used them in fact, if you go back through my videos, I've always used them. I learn something new every day too, Sue. That's why I like the quilting community. Because everybody's willing to share all the little tips and tricks of what we find out. It's important to share that stuff. Oh, okay, Diane. So now we've got to wait to see if the guys post for us in the Facebook group. Is everybody that's on here that does Facebook in the group? We noticed that we got to get the Facebook group going a little bit more. And don't forget, that's where Gail's going to be posting pictures of stuff. Yeah, I think the mini and the 18 is the best get, Hazel. I really do. I agree. You do learn something new all the time. All right, I'll put the 22 back and just do those two. I think that's a good deal. I think you'll be happy with those two. Like I said, the 18 is the one I use the most. Oh, good, Susan. I'm glad you did. Because that's where I can really easily show pictures. Yeah, I think you're in. I'm pretty certain you are. I find that slowly more and more I use the tailor. It's hitting the quilt. Yeah, they are starting to. Oh, thank you, Kim, for the reminder. Guys, if you don't mind and you enjoyed the video today, please do hit the thumbs up. Oh, good, Tanner. I love seeing what people post in there, too. Some days you guys think I'm not in there, but I am. I just don't always talk. Lots of times I'm in there looking at what everybody's doing. Look at what I got done, guys, today. This whole stack. This is getting pretty hot. I gotta be careful. Time for my iron to cool down a little bit. I haven't seen any posts from Wendy in the last week. I know that. Oh, it's the first time you found the live chat? Okay. Make certain that you go out and Lindsay posted earlier, maybe she'd post again, a link to the to sign up for my newsletter. And my newsletter will tell you when videos are going up. But in Facebook group, that's where you find out if anything happens that cancels my Sundays live. I always do a Sunday live from 2 to 3 Eastern time. Right after the live is over, Gail's going to post a picture in the Facebook group of some of the blocks that are going to be used in the swap so that you guys can start seeing the, oh, isn't it pretty? It's a Mackenzie Child. I got it at their barn sale this year, or 2 years ago. So join the Facebook group because Gail's going to be posting pictures of the swap quilt. So if you're over there, you're going to get more information on it. A little bit more teasing, okay? Brenda, there's a little more teasing going to go on in the Facebook group. I don't know. I haven't seen Wendy. Because I'm a fanatic about my iron and I realized that I could just leave it down flat. But I don't like to take a chance because part of the mat is over plastic and I don't want to take a chance of the heat. And believe me, there are a lot of times that I leave it laying down. Oh, good. All right. Fantastic. So I had to throw that in there for you, Brenda. Brenda gives me a hard time because I'm always teasing you guys about things that are coming up. But it's time. We got to start looking forward to another project. We are halfway through the block of the month. It's time to start thinking about the swap. That's coming next. Guess what? The iron you use is coming. Oh, is it really? Oh, you'll love it. I like my iron. One of the things I like about it best, and nobody ever talks about it, is this swivel back here. Nobody ever talks about this swivel, but I love it. Oh, did John post pictures of the quarter square triangles on Facebook? I'll have to go out and see it. Yes, Gail, I promise I'll let you. I just, a little slow. We got it slowly. Oh, do you? I have a silicone one too, but I tend to not use that one as much. The swap quilts are just beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry, Sue. You can live through us, I promise. Oh, John, now I can't wait to go out to Facebook and see him. That's not fair. You guys can pop in and out. I can't. That's not fair. I will absolutely go look as soon as we're done. Fantastic. My cheap Black & Decker has the swivel cord. Does it have the swivel cord? I really like this part of it. I kept stepping on my iron cord last night. Said time to stop for the night. Yes. Do you know what I do is they're little cord corrals. I use one of those on the side of my pressing table. In fact, if you go look at the video all about my pressing station, you'll see it. Yeah, I do too, Tanner. Yep. I just got the Ossel for... Oh, that was wonderful of him. It's mint green. Oh, cool. Ooh, that's neat, Donna. Hi, Tanya. Oh, Barbara, welcome. For the very first time. We got a couple first timers today, guys. Don't forget to make sure that you subscribe to this one and go out and join our Facebook group, because as soon as this is over, which is in just a minute, Gail is going to put pictures of the fabrics used in this year's swap up in our Facebook group. Oh, Suburban, that's too bad. I'm glad too. I love my mom's quilt, Susan. It's really beautiful. It is very, very pretty. I will agree. Ooh, all right. Now I really have to go see. You guys are all popping out into the group to see this fabric from John. I want to see his quarter square triangles. John, are you going to be part of the swap this year? I hope so. How many euros to $1? My sister likes those kinds too, Kathy. Oh, do you want me to keep talking, Brenda, so that you don't have to bring groceries in? That would be nice, right? If you just had somebody to keep you company so you didn't. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you're gonna, John. I think Gail has a cordless iron. Oh, that's what you're doing, Marla. Okay, well, I figured I probably shouldn't be doing that, but now I'm going to. Mr. Wilson left me a few minutes ago. I don't know where he went. He was in here and now he's gone. Yes, keep talking so I don't have to bring the groceries in. You guys are funny. All right, guess what, guys? It's after 3. So I'm going to head out. I'm going to get back to work, clean up the mess I made during live, because I made a mess again. And then I'm going to do a couple things before I leave the studio for the day. Then I'll be back out here tomorrow. Alrighty? Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget, go out to that Facebook group and sign up so that you get notifications and so that you can see Gail's pictures. See you guys all again next Sunday. I have no clue what the date is, but I'll see you next Sunday too. Bye, guys. Have a fantastic week.